To add a new resident into the system, put your mouse cursor over the Resident tab and click the Add Resident. On this data intake screen there are several tabs of information. Typically you will start with demographic information like name, address, and contact information. Select each of the tabs across the top of the screen and enter the appropriate information. You can also add additional information later. You may also want to add warning information for this resident. The warning information will display across the top of the resident menu screen and also on the top of the data intake form. Be sure to press Save when you are finished, and it is also a good practice to press Save periodically as you are entering information. Once your residents are saved in the software, they will appear on the resident list. From this screen you can select to see detailed information about any of your residents just by clicking the resident name. The Resident menu makes it easy to see important information about the resident. Warning flags, primary diagnosis, and primary contact information are at the top of the screen. From this screen you can access and maintain all information relevant for this resident. Everything from data intake or face sheets, ISP care plans, incident reports, risk assessments, medication, health monitoring and treatments, personal care, and chart notes are all available from here. This is also the screen where you can select to print all forms and documents for this resident. To print the data intake or face sheet for any resident saved in the system, simply click the data intake form in the print section of the screen. From this screen you can also access all of the resident history information. The historical documents are a record of all changes made to the resident's documents and who made them. The document archive is a history of all the resident care plan forms as they looked at any point in time. You can also download the resident document archive to an external device like a CD. On the Discharge Resident tab you can discharge a resident from your facility. Discharging a resident changes the resident to inactive, but the resident information and forms are still available for you to review. The Alerts tab allows you to view and take action on any alerts for the resident. The Uploaded Documents tab lets you upload and view any external documents pertaining to this resident. For example, you may have a signed admission agreement that you want to save electronically. This concludes our training session on adding, maintaining, and printing resident information.